A nurse was making her rounds for the night shift. As she reached room number 11, she slowly pushed the door open. Inside, a 27-year-old beautiful girl was sitting on the bed, staring at the wall, whispering something in a low voice. The sight sent chills down the nurse's spine. Her feet hesitated at the threshold. The hospital had many mentally unstable patients, and their strange behavior was not unusual. However, it was the nurse's first night at this hospital, and the eerie silence of the night, coupled with the occasional knocking sound caused by the wind, intensified the horror. Should she enter or not? She debated in her mind. Just as she gathered courage and stepped inside, the girl suddenly started laughing hysterically, making erratic movements. Her face was still turned toward the wall, but in a horrifying moment, she twisted her neck backward unnaturally, looking directly at the nurse. A cold sweat broke over the nurse's body. Her feet froze to the spot. With trembling hands, she quickly shut the door and ran toward the reception, screaming for another nurse. At the reception, Nurse Sunita was on the phone. "Don't worry, ma'am. Your daughter is being taken care of very well," she assured before hanging up. Seeing the terrified expression on the new nurse's face, she asked, "What happened, Rachna? Why do you look so scared?" Rachna recounted everything she had just witnessed. Sunita sighed. Naina was a 27-year-old engineering student, the most beautiful girl in her college. Every boy was crazy about her, but she had a different love story in her mind. She dreamt of her perfect Prince Charming and would often talk to herself, lost in her fantasies. Her parents were worried about her, feeling it was time to find a good match. However, Naina rejected every proposal, insisting the men didn't match the prince of her dreams. Over time, fewer suitors came forward and her parents' worries grew, but Naina remained lost in her imaginary world. One night, around 12:30 a.m., Naina was sitting by her window, smiling to herself while writing in her diary. This diary held all her dreams about her future partner and was her most cherished possession. That night, she lost it. The next day at college, she realized her diary was missing. Unbeknownst to her, Jatin, a fellow student who secretly liked her, had taken it. That night, Jatin read the entire diary. As he flipped through the pages, a twisted smirk appeared on his face. The next morning, Naina arrived at college looking distraught. Seeing her, Jatin proposed to her, and without hesitation, she said yes. But soon, Jatin's obsession with Naina escalated. He started isolating her from everyone, even her best friend Nisha. One day, he went too far, physically attacking Ishan, another classmate who liked Naina. Jatin's love turned into a dangerous obsession. One day, Naina visited Jatin's house and was stunned to find her lost diary in his room. While looking around, she discovered a drawer full of love letters and pictures of different girls. Just then, an older man entered. "Oh, don't be scared, dear. I'm Kishore, Jatin's uncle. I come here weekly to check on him. He has no one else in this world," he said. Shocked, Naina asked, "What do you mean?" Kishore sighed. His parents died in a road accident. That trauma deeply affected his mind. He has a disorder. He collects beautiful and unique things, believing they belong to him. If anything becomes flawed or useless, he destroys it. She rushed home and locked herself in her room. She wanted to scream, but no sound escaped her lips. Her phone rang. Jatin was calling. The phone rang 101 times, but she never answered. Days passed. She stopped going to college, stopped meeting people. She simply sat in her room, staring at her diary, whispering, "I did nothing. Please leave me alone." Then, one morning, the newspaper carried a shocking headline. "Heartbroken lover jumps off the building and dies." The picture beside the news was of Jatin. Reading this, Naina's last bit of strength left her. She collapsed, unable to process what had happened. From that day on, she never spoke to anyone. She would sit alone in her room, murmuring to herself, lost in her own world. "I did nothing. Please leave me alone." But Jatin's spirit never left her. She would see him everywhere, smiling at her, whispering, "Naina, I'm still waiting for you. You are only mine."